Hey guys, 95 Flop Snaps here, and today we have part 2 of the collection that I bought from a friend. So let's do this. Alrighty guys, as the title says, as I said, we have a video of part 2 of all the pops that I have gotten through buying my friend's collection. So if you missed part 1, I highly recommend going back and watching that one. But basically, Jen and I bought a friend of mine's collection. There are 36 pops in there. We're breaking it into 3 parts. And today's thing you might see in the title of the video. I don't know if I want to give away too many spoilers, but I may have. But anyway, there is definitely a theme to this video. So I'm very, very excited to show off all of these pops because they're pretty damn cool. So to start us off, I actually have something that does not relate to any of the pops that are going to be in the rest of this video, but I forgot it in the last one, so it's here. And that is the 6-inch Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. This thing is adorable. It is from Ghostbusters, and I believe it has already found its new home, as I don't really collect Ghostbuster pops, but it is very cute, and my cousin Jesse loves them, so he has called dibs before even seeing the video. I know he was very, very eager to get this one in his collection, so as soon as I noticed I was acquiring it, I reached out to him and said, hey, look what I've got, it's coming your way. So very, very cool pop here. The 6-inch one you don't see as often. I believe it's not available for retail anymore. The 10-inch ones definitely are. So I know in pop culture, definitely they've got the normal 10-inch and the burnt 10-inch. But yeah, it's this 6-inch boy, you can't really see too often, that's for sure. It looks like on the back it was a part of like the 30th anniversary for Ghostbusters, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if the whole line was, but it looks like that's the early line from the original releases. So you've got, yeah, all the Ghostbusters there, Slimer, and of course Stay Puft. 2014 pop. Wow. Considering its age, it's in pretty good nick, so I'm glad to have gotten that for my cousin Jesse as a part of this collection. As we did last time, I'll try to get the spinny thing going. I don't think it's going to work for him because he's so heavy. Yeah, it's trying. It's not working. But anyway, I'll pop it on top of him, and as we get the smaller boys out. Alright, so this is where it begins. Now, I'm not super in the know about this show, the characters. I watched a little bit of it growing up. So for me personally, I didn't really grow up watching this show and the movies and whatever else came, you know, alongside it. I never had the action figures or the toys. So for me, it's not something I'll probably be keeping in the collection, but I really was excited to check these out because I know a lot of people love this line and love these pops. So without further ado, let's get into the theme. It is, of course, the Power Rangers. So we'll start off with the newer ones that I was able to obtain via buying this collection. And I believe all of these are going to be available. If anyone was hoping to add these to their collections, let me know. The first one we have here is the Red Ranger. A very, very cool looking one. The colors on this, oh, it's so good. I got to admit, despite not collecting this line, or you know, knowing too much about the Power Rangers, they are pretty cool, and I feel like the way that the Funko have captured the actual characters really transition well to what they actually look like in the shows and the movies and whatever else, or what I've seen of them. So yeah, this one is pretty cool. Red Ranger, nice power fighting looking stance there. Number 406 in the television line. These were dated 2016, so still quite old. I don't know if these have been vaulted yet. I think I looked up a couple of them and some are still available on Pop Culture. I don't know if this one is exactly, but usually what I like to reference is if they're available at EB Games and Pop Culture over here in Australia, it means, you know, they're not going to be hard to find or anything like that. So from my knowledge, I don't remember if these are still available. These later released ones in 2016, but nonetheless, very cool to have a look at. I've never held or looked at any Power Ranger pops before. You know, that, like I said, it's not something I collect, so have never really taken a good squeeze, but these look pretty cool. I love all the details that they've done on here. It looks exactly like the imagery and pictures and whatever else I've seen online of the Power Rangers. So that's how we start off the Red Ranger. So that was 406 in the line. The next one we have is number 407, the Pink Ranger. I like that they're not in the same pose, which is good. So they changed it up a little bit. So she's kind of just, I don't know, like, still looking pretty badass. In a nice pose, ready to go. So yeah, this is the Pink Ranger. It looks like there was only 3 in this wave, and yes, I have the other one to show off. That'll be next. But yeah, this is the Pink Ranger from that line. So we have the Red Ranger there, the Pink Ranger, and of course, we have the White Ranger. So another very cool one. This is probably my favorite, I've got to admit. But let's put him back down here and that one up there. Nice. Yeah, I think the White Ranger is probably my favorite. It's got he's got like the, I don't know, he's kind of like, get away from me, I have a sword. It's pretty cool. So yeah, he's got the weapon there. I don't know, did the rest have weapons? If so, I think it would have been cool to incorporate into the pop like they have here with the White Ranger. I know that the White Ranger tends to be like, not the most valuable. I think maybe it's the most valuable, but I think it's also the most sought after. I guess that goes hand in hand. But this one is really, really cool and probably my favorite despite not knowing much about the characters. I just think he looks awesome. The gold. Oh yeah, why is he a White Ranger? Shouldn't he be like gold? I feel like he's very, the gold's very emphasized. But anyway, the White Ranger is here, number 405, in pretty good condition. All of these were looked after well, which is awesome. But yeah, again, on the back, you got the 3 of them there, which is what we've got over here. So that's pretty cool. I do definitely like this one the most of the 3. Even the way that the fingers have been posed in this as well. Looks like they put a lot of detail into the White Ranger versus the other 2. Alright, so you guys have got the idea now. We've got some Power Ranger pops. The next one is, again, these are going back again, so I'm going from newest to oldest. The next one we have is the Yellow Ranger. I think we're starting to see the theme of the older poses. This is 2016 still. But has no dynamic pose like the ones over there. It's just kind of like your side-by-side arm kind of thing, as the old Funko Pops usually have. There is the wave of the 4 on the back, which again we've got the set of, so I'll be showing all of them off today. I really like the way this one looks. It looks like it's kind of like a saber tooth or a tiger head, which you can see there on the pop as well, just a little bit. You can see the fangs kind of make a part of the eyes, which is really cool. Very, very nice looking pop. I probably should have gotten into Power Rangers. Why didn't I? I'm going to blame the people around me for not getting me into it, but it's pretty cool. I do remember actually watching the Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers crossover, and I really enjoyed it. So I think I would enjoy Power Rangers, but just something I never watched. Guys, if you think I should, let me know in the comments. Roast me if you want to. But yeah, Yellow Ranger is the first one from the older wave. Alright, so we've shifted and adjusted there to make room for the rest. The next one we have here is the Green Ranger. So this one is, I love the colors. I love anything that's like green and black. Just looks great. I think it's a bit biased because it's my favorite soccer team, but it does look really, really cool. So the Green Ranger, again, part of this earlier wave, 2016 as well. This one is dated. I really think these old school, just the arms side by side, just look great. So I'm very, very happy to see that these were released in this kind of pose, as well as like the more dynamic ones. I don't know if there were any released later than that. If there were, let me know. Like I said, not really in the know with the Power Rangers pops, but pretty awesome to check all of these out today and kind of go through a little bit of a history of the pops by looking at each wave that's been released. So yep, that is the Green Ranger, another one that was in the collection. Alrighty, and you guessed it, the next one is the Blue Ranger. So this one is number 363 in the television line, and a part of that wave again with the Power Rangers. So this one's a bit more of an interesting one. I think it kind of looks like it's like a rhino type thing. What was the green one? Like a snake with the fangs? I don't know. So they've all got like creature affiliations? I don't know. I need an education lesson. Let me know. I didn't want to go into this, you know, having done all this research and pretending I knew everything about the Power Rangers, because I genuinely don't. I just kind of know what I've seen on the internet, seen pictures, seen the pops, and gone from there. But man, like, no disrespect, it's just something I never watched growing up. But after looking at these and kind of seeing the characters and getting to know them a little bit, I'm intrigued. I want to know more. So feel free to educate me, guys. But yes, this is the Blue Ranger, another one from the set of that kind of middle wave, I would guess. Okay, and the last one from that wave we have, of course, is the Black Ranger. This one looks dope, and he looks like a very, very angry looking character. So as you can see there, we have similar box coloring and whatnot, all the same art. As you can see on the side there, I don't know, what's his animal kind of thing? Kind of looks like a warthog slash elephant, maybe? It's got like kind of like a trunk going on. I don't know, but I like it. It looks sick. Actually, you see there, it looks like is it an elephant or a mammoth? It's something scary, and I like it. That's really cool. Guys, really, I'm telling you, please roast me in the comments. Let me know more about these characters, because they look epic. and I'm very much appreciating how epic they are. But yeah, don't know too much. But this is the Black Ranger. Again, 361 in the line, alongside the 3 that we just showed off. Very, very nice. Again, the standard pose. So all of these had a similar, I guess, body mold, where they just side-by-side arms. And of course, the head is different. And they've really done well with the details there to capture the characters, which is really cool. I'm loving the way the masks look. That is pretty cool. I really like the way that these look together, like set up like this. So if you had like a wall of them, it just looks really awesome. Like the boxes go really nicely together. You can see that with the second wave and the first kind of, well, it's not the first and second wave. The second and the third wave, I'm going to call them. The box art stayed the same. So we've seen in this kind of like modern era of Funko, sometimes they change the box arts. You know, we saw it with the Office, where they used to be like yellow and now they're like Office colored. It's really weird and kind of looks weird when you've got them all displayed together. But I really like the way that these all kind of still combine and work well together. It makes your shelf look aesthetically pleasing, which is awesome. And I'm kind of just noticing now, like, they have their symbols on the chest that have the animal. That's pretty cool. So here's Rhino. That one doesn't have one. I don't know why he doesn't have one. This one's got like a saber-toothed tiger vibe. And he's got, yeah, the mammoth kind of thing. So that's cool. I like it. Educate me, please. Alrighty, and now we are on to the big 3. Well, I wouldn't say it's like the big 3 of the Power Rangers, because there are like some exclusives and like limited pieces. But of the normal general releases, these are the big 3. And first off, we are starting with the original Pink Ranger. This is really nice to see. She sounds like a badass. I want to know more. That is really cool. Again, love that these are their standard side-by-side poses. So I'm assuming the story here is they released these 3 quite early on in the television line. I don't know why those 3 were the favorites. Let me know if you know. But it looks like these 3 were the first ones to come out, and then they brought out the rest in that second wave, and then redid the original 3 in a new wave. That's my understanding, and I believe that is correct. But yeah, this one is from 2012, so it took them like 4 years to bring out more. I feel bad for the Power Rangers fans out there. 4 years to wait to get the rest of the guys. That's a long wait, but I bet it was worth it because they look awesome. This is a really nice one. I liked it. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in here considering how old these are. You know, when you look back to some of the 2012 pops, they're very basic, but this one has a lot of detail. You know, she's got the little pocket with the weapon. She's wearing like, they've made like the dress line as well, obviously because her attire is different. That is really cool. And they've done really well to capture like the headgear and stuff. That is really cool. I love looking at these old pops. But yeah, as you can see, the 2012, this one came out. So if you guys don't know, the first 2 numbers usually indicate what year it came out. So 2012 for this one. That's pretty cool. This stack's getting pretty high. It's making me a bit nervous. But anyway, we'll move on to the next one. And the next one we have here does have a little bit of sticker residue and whatnot. I'm going to do my best to clean it up because it's pretty mint otherwise that I'm looking at it. So yeah, I'm really hoping I can get off all this little sticker residue of this Red Ranger. So this is another OG one. It looks like his is a Tyrannosaurus Rex type of vibe, which is awesome. Reminds me of Toronto Raptors, which is my favorite NBA team. You know, the mask actually like reminds me of their mascot. That's pretty cool. I like this one. Uh-oh. I might just want to keep it for that. But anyway, this is the Red Ranger, number 23 in the television line. Again, you can see on the back the original 3 that were released. And again, 2012 on the bottom. This one, again, like I said, is in great condition. Just that sticker residue, which I think should easily come off, just with a bit of love and patience. But yeah, this is a really nice one. The detail on the teeth around his mask looks really cool. I hope that's not too close. I feel like I'm getting real close. But yeah, that is the Red Ranger there. A very nice looking pop for its age. I'm going to keep saying that about these, but really the detail on them is like nothing I've seen before when it comes to the pops that were made in 2012. So that's really nice to see. Big fan. Love it. Alrighty, and last but not least, I had to leave this one to last because I think he's probably one of my favorites in the way he looks, and it is the White Ranger. This thing is beastly. He looks like he's like the boss. like the god of Power Rangers. He just looks like, I don't know. He gives me really big Godspeed vibes from The Flash. I might put up a picture somewhere. But yeah, he throws those vibes to me. So I don't know, I just look at him and I think, yeah, he's a beast. Absolutely cool. So number 22, which is one of my favorite numbers in the television line. So that is pretty coincidental and pretty cool. So the White Ranger, I know this one probably holds the most value. It is in pretty smick condition, I will admit. You know, there's a couple little blemishes, you know, kind of in that corner. You know, he's got a bit of a sticker residue thing on the top from where the price used to be. But again, 2012 Funko Pop. Old, you're not going to expect absolute mint condition unless you were someone who knew about hard stacks and whatever else back then. I don't even know if hard stacks were a thing back then. But nice to see the White Ranger. It is very, very schmick. I know a lot of fans of Power Rangers out there will be like, I want these. So I'm glad I could show them to you guys and showcase them, because yeah, I feel pretty lucky to be holding these. I know a lot of these pops are sought after, especially these OG ones. I know Gabriel the Collector, a good friend of mine, is a huge Power Rangers fan, and he recently added the Pink Ranger to his collection, I believe. Yeah, he's a huge fan. I know he was buzzing to hear that I got all of these and that I could show them off on the channel. So Gabs, I hope you're enjoying this video. I hope I did it justice despite not knowing anything at all about the Power Rangers. Please educate me in the comments below, like I know you will. And guys, like I said, feel free to roast. I don't know too much, but I was very, very, you know, excited about having a look at these pops and seeing kind of the history of them, you know, to compare. Let's grab the newer White Ranger and have a side-by-side comparison, just because it's really cool to see how far Funko have come. So if you have a look there, side-by-side, this is the original release of the White Ranger and the remake they did the years later on. It is pretty cool just to kind of take a look right now at the difference and how far Funko have come as well. You know, for them to do this in 2012 and then 4 years later be whipping out pops like this is pretty awesome. You know, they never did anything quite like this back in these days. So that is a nice little comparison side by side there. Like I said, I love that they kept the box the same, so when you have them displayed in your collection, it's still got the same background of art and it just looks really nice on your shelf. It's very aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, these two pops here side by side look quite nice, and if you're a White Ranger fan, you definitely have both of these, and hopefully that all exclusive glow one, because that thing is very, very, very nice and very exclusive. But yeah, I love the differences, you know, but still you can kind of still see, you know, it's a Funko Pop, it's a White Ranger. They've done him really good justice in both versions, you know, for the time that they were made. So hats off to Funko for that. These are really cool. I wish I was, you know, a huge Power Rangers fan, because right now I would be probably geeking out as harder as I am right now, despite not being, you know, well educated on the topic. But yeah, that is the haul, guys. I think that'll do it. There's nothing else to show. To top off the video was the White Ranger, and I think everyone who is a Power Rangers fan knows that it is fitting to fit on this guy, because he's technically a grail, and it is pretty sweet to just have a look at and have momentarily before, you know, I find him a new home where they're going to be loved and appreciated. And hopefully I don't go and watch Power Rangers and fall in love and, you know, keep them all, because I am running out of room and don't need another line to collect. But anyway, guys, that is it from me. Let's pop the White Ranger on here for a spin while I close up the video, because he's so cool. I hope you have enjoyed the little addition of the spinny action. I don't know if it's doing anything. Let me know if it's doing anything for you. I find it fun. But that wraps up part 2, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, roast me, comment, whatever, let me know, educate me, let me know where to watch Power Rangers, because I'm sure one of the streaming services out there has it. And that is it from me, guys. Remember to stick around for part 3. All your likes, comments, and the subscribes really go a long way for the channel. So if you can interact that way, that always means a lot. And keep your eyes out for part 3, because I think personally it is my favorite. It's a topic I know a lot about, so it's not going to be kind of as maybe cringe as today was. But next video, I'm going to be absolutely losing my mind, because there are some amazing pops, and it's a line that I've been dying to have, you know, complete for a very long time. So buzzing, keen, stick around, please subscribe. Let me know which one of these pops was your favorite to have a look at today. If you're not a Power Rangers fan, let me know what you were watching back when you were a kid. And remember guys, as the Wise Like Dragon says, never give up and good pops will find you. See ya.